Hey everybody, what is up? Serial Overdrive here, and today we're going to go over just spaceflight in general in Entropia Universe, okay? So first off, you need one of these, a spaceship. And let's look at the equipment it has, right? So this is a quad wing, cheapest way you can get into space. Well, one of the cheapest ways you can get into space, okay? One thing you got to keep in mind is you do need an attachment for it. Let me see if I can pull that up. Am I not? Is it not going to show me? Let's pick it up real quick here. So one thing to keep in mind is you do need an attachment for this, okay? So I'm going to detach that and you guys can see what it is. This is what you need. You need a space thruster, okay? If you don't have the space thruster, you can't go into space, meaning you're not going anywhere with the quad wing. You can just fly around a planet. Not fun. They're not too bad. Like, you can pick one up on the auction for maybe a few extra PEC. It's not a big deal, okay? Now, quad wings, those are a bit more expensive, but it's worth it, honestly. Like, your whole time in Entropia Universe, you're probably only going to buy one, so I wouldn't worry too much about that. Anyways, let's take off, right? So you got to remember, every time you take off and land, it's going to cost you money. It costs you money to get back, and that's just how the game works, okay? So first thing, when you're going to take off, you just hold that shift key. You're going to go out of the planet's atmosphere, just like this. I'm doing this in real time. One thing too to keep in mind is space is lootable PvP. So if you look at my loot here, right, I do have a few things, but I got rid of most of the stuff. These are just some high markup items I'm trying to bring back with me to Calypso. If I fail, oh well, it happens. I shouldn't have the oil there, but I do. Anyways, the oil, what I should be doing if I really cared about it, you'd want to refine your oil and put it in your vehicle's inventory. That way you wouldn't lose it, potentially. But as I said, I don't really care that much about these items, so I'm not taking that much time to really deal with it. As you can see, 2 PED to get out of the planet, 7 PED to to teleport back from a space station. Remember that. You're going to need 4 PEDs on your PED card to take off and land, and if for whatever reason you plan on teleporting, you need 7 PEDs. So teleporting would be like, let's say your spaceship dies, you can't afford another one, got to teleport. So be careful with that. Now, when you're in space, right now, you're going to take off, you're in the safe zone, okay? So when you're in the safe zone, there's a few things you need to do. First off, look around, see where your other ships are. Like, see, you got these guys here. Any of these ships could be dangerous. They could attack you. I've only been attacked a few times in space, but it does happen. Keep that in mind, okay? So you want to spend as little time as possible in this area, especially if you're planning, well, only if you're planning to leave and only if you really don't want to get killed. If you don't mind, or for whatever reason you're looking for a fight, then disregard this, okay? Now, next thing you need to do, figure out where you're going. So find the space station for the planet you're going to. I'm going to Calypso. If I was going to go to, like, Cryon, I'd go here. Calypso, you go here. Calypso space station. Add that as a waypoint, okay? This makes it real easy. Then you find the waypoint. There we go. Right there. Find that waypoint, and then you just go for it, right? You aim right at it and just take off and go. Some people want to keep an eye. They want to be evasive. They want to try and avoid common routes so that no one attacks them. If you get attacked, you get attacked. It happens. There's nothing you can do to prevent it, except for buying weapons and all that and arming against it. Best bet, just go for it. Likely there's no one there. Don't take anything too big with you. It's a big risk. Remember, lootable PvP. So this isn't just PvP. This is PvP where you can be looted. See that lootable PvP zone? That's what that means. Now, it's a long flight. Like, this is going to take me like 10 minutes to get to, so you're not going to see the whole flight, okay? Sorry about that, but you're not going to see it. This is just sort of a basic overview of spaceflight. I know I've done this before, but I wanted to update it, just like the 2017 version. Not much has changed, but people have questions. You know, people wonder how it works, and they want an updated video. They don't want to see the old, like, 2014, 2013, whatever video it was that I made. They don't want to see that. They want to see this new, improved video, which really isn't new, really isn't improved. Just a quick overview of how it works, right? Space thruster's cheap, quad wing's the expensive one, and you're not even going to pay that much for a quad wing. Like, can I even... no, I can't even... I don't think I can look at it when I'm flying. But, you're not going to pay that much for a quad wing. Don't worry about it. You can fly a few people with you. Like, it's not a big deal. And remember, 2 PEDs to take off, 2 PEDs to land. Don't take, the big thing though, don't take anything expensive with you because you're risking it. So don't take that risk if you can't afford to. Anyways, that's it. The other thing I'd recommend too, do not stream this. There are people that go on like Twitch, they wait for someone to be like, hey, flying my quad wing to Calypso. They put that as their channel title. That guy's going to see it. He's going to be like, oh, let's figure out where this guy is so I can kill him. So that's why this isn't being streamed on Twitch. This is actually being recorded locally. Usually I stream videos on Twitch, but you don't want to stream this on Twitch. When you're in PvP 4, lootable PvP, don't stream. Make sure you do that. Well, make sure you don't do that. Yeah, so that is Spaceflight in Entropia Universe. Best of luck to you guys, and hope you enjoy hopping between the planets. I definitely recommend it. Until next time, peace.